name's Keegan. I made a welcome mirror sign for my sister-in-law's wedding. Posted a video about it and it went a little viral. So people were requesting I do like a more step-by-step. I did write a blog post about it, but I realized some people are more visual learners, so I'm gonna try to do kind of how I did it. I will also write another blog post just updated with exactly what I'm using for this mirror welcome sign. So let's get started. This mirror is gonna be for my sister's wedding. Okay, first you're gonna need to figure out what you wanna put on your mirror. So we are gonna do my sister and her fiance's name, their date of their wedding, and then like a cute little saying here, "You look incredible, now go grab a drink." Do this directly on the Cricut design space. You could do this in Canva. I personally love using Procreate. Delete your background color. So you just have words. I'm gonna save this as a PNG. Just go ahead and save the image. Okay, now we're in Cricut design space. We're gonna do upload. You're gonna do select a photo. Because I already took away that background, we don't need to delete any white space from our lettering. We're gonna do apply, single layer, next. Okay, because in Procreate I made such a big pixel size, I think I did like 5,000 by 5,000. It is gonna be really big in this design space. So it's by like 20 inches right now. I much rather do this because now when I shrink it down, it's gonna keep its quality. If you do it the opposite way, it's just gonna get fuzzy and not keep its quality. So the size mirror that we picked works great with the 12 by 12 mat. If you are needing bigger lettering, you're gonna have to order the bigger mat. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this printed. Okay, we're gonna get this thing printed on our Cricut now. I have the permanent white vinyl on my 12 by 12 like standard grip mat. I am gonna go ahead and we are gonna make sure that we are set to vinyl. Cut. This is actually the Anthro like look-alike mirror that we got from Costco. But my plan is to keep the box that it came in because after I have made this mirror, I'm gonna load it back in here for safe transport. My kids woke up from their nap. But basically you're gonna weed what your Cricut cut out. After you weed this, that's when the transfer tape is gonna come into play. Okay, you're gonna peel your transfer tape off. Try your best to use these lines to get everything level. Okay, this is the mirror that my sister is using. I do recommend a mirror that has a stand. Okay, I recommend putting your mirror up to actually place the vinyl. I've done it where it's laying down and my depth perception was off, and so things ended up being crooked. I had to redo it. So the whole thing, I feel like standing up is a little bit easier. You can do as much or as little as you want to here. You could just eyeball it if you wanted to, but I also have a level. Painter's tape would work, and then a measuring tape too. Make some like level guides on where I want to put everything. I'm going to put the painter's tape, make sure that it's level so that that's what I can go off of with my transfer tape. Clean surface before you print your lettering on it. Please make sure you bring a window cleaner to your venue. You don't have to line it up in the middle of the mirror. You can do it all the way to the side. Red grid is gonna be easy to make it level because I'm going off of my painter's tape. If you are worried about scratching your mirror, I'm not worried about it, but if you are worried about it, I would do like a towel over your scraper. I think they also make like rolly, like ones that roll that aren't meant to scrape. Okay, that is done. And then you just want to go through and make sure that everything is pressed down. You want to get out any little bubbles that you see in the lettering. I'm so happy with how this turned out. I hope this video was helpful, and hopefully you can make this welcome mirror as well. Good luck!